Aloha! Welcome to my sneak peek. Hopefully you watched my live video as well as read about my journey, my post below with my transformation picture. I'm super stoked to have you guys here. I want to answer your questions and give you some history of myself. So let me get right to it. I was hesitant about doing this, joining a challenge at first. It was really just totally out of my comfort zone. I had no idea what I was getting into when I said yes. I had given up on myself. I was 215 pounds, and it was just something that I really just said okay. And Shakeology, I don't know what that is, but I'll give it a try. And then I was told that it has a money back guarantee. You get everything 100% back if you don't like it. And this was from my friend, and I trusted her. And it's also from a company that's very well known. For years it's come out with world-class fitness programs and stuff. So I'm like, well, I'll take a chance. So I decided to join, and I lost 15 pounds my first challenge in 2 weeks, and then over 30 pounds in a couple of months, and I became a coach. I had people asking me what I'm doing and seeing a different side of me, confident, and just more outgoing. And so yeah, it was super exciting. So that's why I started, and I remember this moment that I had, that my wedding ring could fit. When you gain weight, you gain it everywhere, right? My shoes were a little bit bigger, everything, not just my pants and my shirts, but my hand, so I could wear my wedding ring. And that was just like, oh my gosh, I could fit my wedding ring again. After years and years, after like my third child, I couldn't fit my wedding ring. So that was just super amazing and stoked. Anyhow, and then I had met my goal, and I surpassed that. Just something I never thought I could do, because it was a weight goal at that time that I hadn't been at since before kids. So it had been over 20 years since I've ever been at that goal. So I surpassed that and went even further, and now I'm stronger and healthier, as well as I can be. And it's just amazing. So in my family, my kids all drink it. I have one that's an athlete, one's at college, just graduated from college, and one that's a working guy up in LA, and they all drink it. They love it. They all have their own twist to how they make it and best favorite flavors, but I feel good. At least they're getting something great. And what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, I kind of jumped ahead, is Shakeology. Yes, in these challenges we do Shakeology, but the good news is that we have programs and special prices that we can offer to help you with getting the workout and the shake all in one. So you save like $70, and so that's really great. And that's in another post. You'll be able to see some links on that and go right to that. And about that, some people are like, oh, I can't afford it, that's so much. Well, really, it's about $4 and change a day, and you get the Shakeology, which is the best nutrition ever. It's all organic. It's found from best places all over the world, where the air is clean, the soil is clean, and it's highly regulated and tested. It's low glycemic, it's gluten-free, and it tastes absolutely wonderful. And it's got 70 different ingredients in it, and least processing as possible, where they freeze dry it, and they they don't try to process it. It's whole food. We call it a whole food dense shake. So it's really something amazing that you should try. And it's money back guarantee. Plus they have vegan formulas too, so if you have any kind of lactose problem, that might be something you want to try. They have chocolate and tropical strawberry in that, and then the other flavors, cafe latte. You're paying $4 or more a day for Starbucks. You could be having your cafe latte and have all these nutrients in a whole meal for less than that you can get at Starbucks. So there are ways that you can afford it. You put it into your budget. It is replacing one meal a day, only one meal a day. And Oh, other flavors, vanilla, chocolate are my favorites, and then strawberry and greenberry in the cafe latte. So yes, most of our challenges do require Shakeology. We find better results, um, and but and then the other thing is, do you have to exercise? Well, we would like you to exercise 30 minutes a day during the challenge, but you can choose your exercise. You can, of course, incorporate the fitness programs that we have, but you can also choose running and working out in a gym, and hiking, biking, swimming, swim yoga. You know, there's a lot of things that you can choose from. So we just want you to get active, whether it's walking or whatever, you're playing soccer, whatever you want to do. There's also this great feature too, that you get free 30 days on-demand streaming of the workout, so you can go anywhere from your phone or from your computer, your TV. I do mine from my TV. I have it on one of the apps on my TV, and you just boom, and you have hundreds to choose from, not just what you ordered, but also a whole library of workouts, from P90X to Turbo Fire to Size to 21 Day Fix to everything. They have a little bit of a lot of things in there, and then they have whole programs in there, and then of course any of your purchased programs are in there too. So it's really incredible that you have so much to choose from. What I'm actually encouraging you is 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Country Heat. Those are the three that are really good, that incorporate the portion eating control containers and the Shakeology cup, and a whole great meal plan, and great for starting in any challenge. It's really easy to incorporate. But you can move on to another different fitness program too if you want. That's not a problem. But those are the three that I mentioned in another post that you can check out, and great savings, you know, so that's totally something that you might want to think about. And how does it happen? Well, it's all virtual, and it's on an app. So we go through the challenges, and you go through and you have daily posts like in here, and it'll talk to you about motivation or fitness or healthy eating. We give a lot of menus and ideas like that. So it's really great to keep you motivated. You're in this whole group of support. That's what's really different, is having that support, that combination of support and accountability and coaching that comes with it. We're one of a kind in that kind of aspect, because nothing else is like it. So you're paying for the product, you're paying for Shakeology, and you get the coach for free. And hopefully we do a really good job keeping you on track. I have tons of people that come back all the time because they're getting results. They do it this month, and they do it next month, and the next month, because it keeps driving to reach their goals. And then once they reach their goals, they want to maintain, and they're always welcome to come back. You're my client. Come back, do a challenge. I want you here. And let's see, what other questions did we have? I tried to jot some down. You know, and we keep it fun too, you know, like Motivation Mondays or Pay It Forward Thursdays or whatever. We incorporate things like that. I know, waking up in the morning and seeing that post and what's going to happen today, what are we going to do? It's really exciting. So you just might want to think about things like that, and better lighting here. So what else? Okay, you know, and I get a lot of people that are scared that like they can't do it. Well, it's any fitness routine, so don't worry about that. You're not going to ask to do 100 push-ups, or it's, you know, it's not like that. We'll push you. We'll, as your coach, will help you through and try to figure out what you want most. But if you're beginning, or if you're intermediate, or if you're extreme, you know, we're going to go where you want to go, and we're going to help you get there. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. Please keep watching the post and like the posts, so that we know that you're here and you've seen it. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, I think I covered what I wanted to cover in this video, keeping it under 10 minutes. And the other videos will be shorter. So have a great day, and take care, and I'm so glad you're here. All right.